Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade. Onward to Vernworth Castle. We pawns are barred from entering the palace, but nothing shall keep me from escorting you to the gates.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace. There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Here, if you please.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
A fine place to sit and gather
Could you come over here?
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness. Silence. I'm a predicament. My stomach's growling. Looks to be plentiful. So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
I'm in fine fashion today. that road. Why is everyone all such fine fettle today?
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Go on, have a look. The rules at your resist. I'm in fine faculty. Won't someone do all about this?
Mayhap I really...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
We shall remain here.
I'm a man of leisure. I'm in fine faculty.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the hall.
That's notably expensive, mind you.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
What is
This
this?
is a sort of spice. Perfect for meditation.
Perhaps fortune will send a few nobles.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
I've been here the whole time.
Open up!
Open this door right now. Coming in.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
I've got a long night ahead of me. I'm just grateful.
A place to soothe the spirit, this.
To be said, peace and quiet. Wait for the new equipment. I pray my watch finishes without incident. I'd sooner stay out, wait battles, and where it's possible. Boots laced, strapped, I'm ready for patrol.
peril can result from a moment's incaution.
I'll feel a sight better. All honest coin is made while the sun is high.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brant will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Now we must report to Captain Brant. That's the way of things, is it not? Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Follow me. Good. We're here.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
So, the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasers fellow are all working together. Quite the sordid trio, eh?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Pray inform me when your preparations are complete. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as Arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this godsway's power, proving Your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform Your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Regarding the matter of the godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for Your Majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely there's aught to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, take it. Few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint, but alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part, but as to how that should be done, I'm ashamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon Your Majesty's ingenuity.
Might not one of the bandits in Burnworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? I can guide you there if you wish.
You have my support.
Leave off before you earn my spite.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Beg pardon, sir. But you are the Arisen, are you not? Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it is a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location? Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the ruse be discovered. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Disa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and has lost much of its former luster. Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubtless elevate your standing in the eyes of the people. And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor by your hand. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen. I bid you good fortune.
What at last? I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible. All honest coin is made while the sun is high.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just...
One of these days I'll buy myself a manor.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Some of us get complacent, but I train every day.
As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and I happened upon this. 'Tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus. I passed an eye o'er it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from it that I could not. And if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me? That is, only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands, of course.
What's going on?
Whatever happens here, anyhow, up until done by dusk. Is autumn hereabouts?
Doing about a dozen things at once.
Looks to be plentiful.
Have many customers with decent
Lots to do, and precious little time.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.